Welcome everyone, welcome to your Sunday morning relax and reset class. My name is Nadine and as always I'm so happy to share this class with you. If you haven't already, time to get cozy, slide your shoes off, make sure you have two sturdy chairs nearby and any pillows or blankets or any props that you need at all to support you today during your class. And we're going to start with a story, so you may want to get yourself nice and comfy with pillows and blankets to begin before we move into our more physical part of class. So when you're ready, take a seat, slide back into your chair, set yourself up with whatever you need so that you can really relax into this moment. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes down or softly just gaze towards your lap. Collectively, let's start our class with 3 unified breaths. Take a deep breath in through your nose. A long breath out through your mouth. And again, inhale. And an exhale. One more time through, deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then release any control of your breath. Allow it just to move through your body, slow and steady. And with your eyes closed, your body resting in the support of your chair, let this time be an opportunity for your mind to catch up with your physical body. So notice if your mind is still lost in the events of your morning that has been, or if it's already jumping forward to the things that you have planned for after class. As best you can, encourage your mind, your thoughts to arrive here in this moment. And take a moment to scan through your body from the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And pay attention to how you feel today, to how you have arrived. Gathering all of that information, just moving it to one side of your mind. We will come back as we move into our physical practice to this little check-in of where you're at in your body today, so that as we move throughout our class, you can move in a way that takes really good care of yourself. And continue to let your breath move through you, slow and steady. Relax the surface of your face, melt your shoulders down away from your ears. Soften across the fronts of your hips and heavy your legs into your chair. Like I said, we'll start with a short story. And this story, in my mind, is all about appreciating the simple things in our lives. And so as I share this story, perhaps an opportunity for you to cast your mind over all of the things, the simple little things in your world that you're grateful for. So it's a parable of the fisherman and the businessman. A successful businessman on vacation was at the pier of a small coastal village when a small boat with just one fisherman docked. Inside the boat were several large yellowfin tuna. The businessman complimented the fisherman on the quality of his fish and asked how long it took to catch them. The fisherman proudly replied, "Every morning I go out in my boat for 30 minutes to fish. I'm the best fisherman in the whole village." The businessman, perplexed, then asked the fisherman, "If you're the best, why don't you stay out longer and catch more fish? What do you do with the rest of your day?" The fisherman replied, "I sleep late, fish a little, play with my children, spend quality time with my wife, and every evening we stroll into the village to drink wine and play guitar with our friends. I have a full and happy life." The businessman scoffed, I am a successful CEO and have a talent for spotting business opportunities. I can help you be more successful. You should spend more time fishing and with the proceeds buy a bigger boat. With the proceeds from the bigger boat, you could buy several boats. Eventually, you would have a fleet of fishing boats with many fishermen. Instead of selling your catch to just your friends, you can scale to sell fish to thousands. You could leave this small coastal fishing village and move to the big city where you can oversee your growing empire. The fisherman asked, "But how long will all this take?" To which the businessman replied, 15 to 20 years. "But what then?" asked the fisherman. The businessman laughed and said, "That's the best part. When the time is right, you would announce an IPO and sell your company's stock to the public and become very rich. You would make millions." "Millions? And then what?" The businessman said, "Then you would retire, move to a small coastal fishing village where you would sleep late, fish a little, play with your kids, spend time with your wife, stroll to the village in the evenings where you could sip wine and play guitar with your friends." The fisherman just stared at him. So as I said, when I began to share that story, it reminds me and allows me to pause and reflect on the small and simple things that are important to me in my life. And just take a moment as you sit here and rest to allow some of the simple pleasures that you are grateful for in your life to come to your mind. And if nothing is jumping to the forefront of your mind, can I offer our community, the PFP community? We're growing every single day, which is amazing, but we are a very tight-knit, family-like group. And I think that's something to be very, very grateful for. And slowly start to deepen your breath now. Allow that story to fade into the background of your mind. All of the simple things in your life that you're grateful for in turn to fade to the background of your mind. As you breathe, turn your awareness back inwards to yourself, to your physical body, and notice how it feels in this moment. And at the end of your next exhale, you can blink your eyes open, come back to your space. Slide yourself forward to the front of your chair. Before we start moving our body, our physical body, we'll just do one short little breath technique. We've done this one before. It's called Bumblebee breath. And it's the one where you use your index finger and middle finger, pressing them against your ears. As you breathe in, you'll breathe in through your nose, and then on the breath out, you hum your breath out. And with your fingers gently pressing your ears in, it turns into a very internal, calming sort of sensation moving through your mind. You can close your eyes down or keep them open. And let's all start together. Take a deep breath in. Hum the breath out. Inhale. Three more breaths, just like that. Breathing in. Last two. Inhale. Draw the hum out for as long as you can. Last time through, deep breath. So nice, everyone. Draw your hands down to your knees. Heel toe your feet so that they are hip width distance apart, and directly beneath your knees. And let's start with just some turns of the head from side to side. So turning to look over your left shoulder and back over to the right. Turn to look to your left, back to the right. Every time you rotate, really think about drawing your crown high to the sky. And then as you're ready, you compare breath to movement. So inhale in one direction. Exhale in the other. One more to each side. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Draw your gaze back to center. Lower your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Pause here. Allow your left shoulder to drop away, to drop down. And you can even take your left hand, scoop it to the underside of your chair so that that arm is anchored. And then turn your nose up towards the sky, and all the way down towards your armpit. Straight away, adding breath to movement. Inhale, draw your nose to the sky. Exhale, take it down. Two more, just like that. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Last one, inhale. And an exhale. Gaze back to center, draw your head upright once again. Just pause, notice the difference between right and left side. Then over to the other side we go. You can catch a hold of the underside of your chair with your right hand, sit up nice and tall. And draw your left ear down to your left shoulder and let your right shoulder drop. And for me, that means I need to hold on more to the leg of my chair rather than the underside to get a deeper stretch. If that's what you need, then go ahead and do that. And straight away, let's start to move and breathe. Inhale, draw your nose to the sky. Exhale down towards your left armpit. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Two more, just like that. Very slow, simple movements to begin. And a chance for us to really arrive, to land in our bodies. Gaze back to center. Draw your head upright. Two hands to your thighs. Circle your shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, up, back and down. Keep going just like that. Slow, steady breaths. Last 3, 2, and last one. Leave your shoulders down and back so that your heart feels nice and proud. And take a hold of opposite shoulders with your hands. Draw your elbows nice and high to the sky. And let's rotate our whole torso now over to the right side. Back to center, over to the left. Back to center. So just your upper torso is working here. Let's add breath in. Inhale at center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Right. And left. One more to each side. So nice, everyone. Float your hands down. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Sweep your right hand all the way up behind you and then overhead. Bow your left shoulder down towards your left knee. Keep reaching your right fingertips towards the front of the room. And if you want, you can use your left hand against your right knee to pull your torso more towards the right side of the space. Here for one more breath in and a breath out. Float your right hand down to the front of your left knee, left hand to the front of your right knee, and then pull back. Press your upper back to the space behind you. Tuck your chin to your chest. Take a big breath in here, breathing so deeply that it feels as if your shoulder blades are moving away from one another. One more breath in and a breath out. Let's keep that cross of the arms. Sit your torso upright and reach your arms up to shoulder height. Now, option 1 is to cross the elbows once again, hold on to opposite shoulders. Option 2 is to draw the backs of your palms towards one another. Option 3 is to take our full eagle wrap. We haven't been here for a while, so this may feel a little intense in your body. Find a variation that works for you. So where we just were, hands to shoulders, backs of palms, or if you have the range of movement, reach around and catch a hold of the fronts of your palms. Wherever you are, draw your elbows up to the height of your shoulders, and then breathe in, peel your heart open to the sky, gaze up. As you breathe out, round on in. And again, inhale to open. And this is a big stretch. Exhale to round. So just move slowly, remembering to always take the best care of your body that you can. 2 more, just like that. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Last one, inhale and exhale. Draw your elbows back up towards the height of your shoulders. Heel toe your feet a little wider, heels in, toes out, and then take a deep breath wherever you are. As you breathe out, bow your torso forward and sway from side to side for the length of your exhale. Draw back up, lift up, grow long, lean back. As you exhale, sway it forward. Inhale, rise up, lift up, look up. And as you exhale last time through, sway forward. Reach up, free your hands all the way up to the sky. Find high prayer above your head and draw that prayer back to your heart center. At the same time, heel toe your feet in, hands to your knees, 3 circles of those shoulders. If that hasn't woken your upper body up on this Sunday morning, I don't know what will. Let's do all that again on the other side. So take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Catch a good grip of it there. And then with your left hand, sweep up behind you as you inhale. As you exhale, reach your left hand to the top right-hand corner of your room and bow your right shoulder down to your right knee. Pause here for a breath in and a breath out. On the next inhale, use your right hand against your left knee to turn your heart more to the left side of your space. Breathing in and breathing out. And then bow forward, left hand to the front of your right knee, right hand to the front of your left knee. Press your heart to the space behind you, tuck your chin to your chest. Rogue microphone here, so I'm just going to adjust that. And I'll get right back into the stretch with you all. One more breath, exactly as you are. And then keep that cross of the arms once again. Lift your arms up to shoulder height. And again, hands can come to opposite shoulders. I'm going to stay with this variation this time, or encouraging you the backs of your palms to touch, and they may not touch, that's okay. You're just energetically moving in that direction. Or it's a full wrap and the fronts of the palms touch. I'm going to stay with hands on shoulders for this one. Again, let's do some upper torso cat-cow. So arch your spine up, breathe in, gaze up. As you breathe out, round on in. Elbows to your low ribs, chin to chest. And again, inhale to open. Exhale and round. 3 more, just like that. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Stay with that breath. Last time through. Inhale and exhale. Sit up once again. Lift those elbows high. Heel toe your feet a little wider. This time, along with our swaying exhale down, we're going to add a lion's breath. So the lion's breath looks like this, and you've got to make it dramatic. It's not called lion's breath for nothing. So it's an inhale through your nose. Then for your exhale, you stick out your tongue, stretch your face really long, and force the breath out. Bonus points for lifting your eyebrows up and making your eyes go really bright and scary. All right, let's try. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, lion's breath, sway it out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lion's breath. 2 more, just like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, breathe out. Last one, make it your best lion's breath yet. Inhale and exhale. Free the hands down now in between your legs. Slowly roll your spine all the way up. I always feel really energized after those breaths. Heel toe your feet so that they're back beneath your knees. And from forceful, energizing lion's breath, we slow things down, calm ourselves back down with a little bit more Tai Chi to just loosen up the rest of our torso, our spine, and help with that lovely upright, open-hearted posture. So find your Tai Chi ball in front of your torso. And in Tai Chi, there's thought to be energy points in the center of the palm on each hand. So when you have your hands in this Tai Chi ball, we'll call it, imagine your hands are communicating with each other. You can almost feel that magnetization of your hands. Become really aware of your palms and the air as it moves against your palms. Sit up nice and tall. We did this movement last week, so it'll be familiar. I'll demonstrate the first one. Join in as you're ready. As you breathe in, your front palm will turn to the sky. Bottom palm turn to the ground. You'll inhale. Imagine you're growing more space between each of your vertebrae. Draw the crown of your head to the sky. Press your hand up, other hand down. As you exhale, change it around. So the bottom hand comes up. The top hand presses down. Bottom hand's palm turns to the sky. Breathe in, grow long. As you breathe out, we switch. And inhale, lift. Exhale, draw back. Move through that ball. Inhale, press up and down. Exhale, return. Inhale to press. Steady your gaze at one point and get lost in this movement. Constantly seeking out more length and space between each of the vertebrae of your spine. Exhale back. Last time through. Inhale, press up and down, grow long. Feel the crown of your head lift towards the sky. And then find your Tai Chi ball in front of your torso once again. 2 hands communicating. We'll then add some rotation in. So let's all put our right hand on top, left hand on the bottom if it's not already there. And because our right hand's on top, we're going to twist to the right side. So keep that shape of the ball between your hands. As you inhale, twist your ball around to the right. On the exhale, shift right hand to the bottom, left hand on top. On the next inhale, turn all the way around to the left side. And as you exhale, shift Right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. Inhale, rotate around to the right side. Move slow and steady as you exhale. Switch hands, find your ball once again. Inhale over to the left. And exhale to shift. And just demonstrate this in standing. Inhale, turns you around. Exhale, switch hands. Inhale, back around, moving through the whole length of your spine now. Exhale, shift. One more to each side. Inhale, right. Switch. Inhale, left. And switch. Draw your ball back in front of you. This time the hands are parallel to either side. And let's take 3 breaths, seated or standing. Inhale, extend your hands away from one another. Exhale, draw them in. Inhale. And exhale. Last time through. Nice, everyone. If you're not already, come back to a seat. Let's stretch out one last time through the sidelines of our torso. Hopefully you're all a few centimeters taller now after all of this spinal work. Heel toe your feet nice and wide, goddess in the legs, heels in, toes out. And then find your second chair. Take your hands to the back of your second chair and slide them forward and away from you. And into the space between your arms, let your upper body melt towards the floor. Stay long through the back of your neck and breathe space into the sidelines of your body. So from hips to armpits, extend, expand, breathe deep. Two more breaths here. Last breath in. And a breath out. Slowly walk your hands back up. Take them onto your thighs. Pause as you draw your spine upright. If you're experiencing any spinning in your head, just allow that a chance to settle down. We've been eating a lot of cake in the office today, and so I just had a head spin. I think maybe I'm on a bit of a sugar high. All right, let's pause and have a sip of water before we move to our sun salutes. And then reset by sliding once again to the front edge of your chair. Feet beneath your knees, hip width distance apart. Let's roll the shoulders up, back and down. 2 more just like that. Big breath in, and breath out. Last one. Hands to the back of your chair and hold on to either side of your chair. As you breathe in, you're going to lift your hips and your heart all the way up. Inhale and exhale, float them back down. And if it's too much to extend all the way up into this sort of bridge shape, just a little lift of the hips off the chair is great. Just working on a little upper body strength. Let's do 2 more just like that. Inhale to lift, gaze up to the sky, press your heart up. Exhale and lower down. Last time through, breath in and a breath out. With the same steadiness that you used in your legs just now for those bridge lifts, press your feet down into the floor. Strong, stable legs as we move into our sun salutations. Sweep your arms up to the sky, deep breath in. Draw prayer to your heart as you breathe out. Inhale, shoot that prayer all the way up. As you exhale, let your hands sweep wide and down towards your feet. Take your hands just below your knees. Find your half lift as you breathe in. On the breath out, slide forward and down. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. As you exhale, you're drawing that Tai Chi ball to your heart center. 2 breaths here, let the hands float away. Inhale. Lift your elbows high. Exhale, feel the hands draw together. Inhale. And exhale. Find prayer, shoot that prayer all the way up. Big breath in. And sweep the hands all the way out to the side and down to your feet as you breathe out. Just below the knees, find your halfway lift. Draw the crown of your head forward, spine long. As you breathe out, float all the way down. Let your upper body be supported by your thighs. Reach your hands high. Press into those strong legs. Inhale here. As you exhale, draw your Tai Chi ball down to your center. Gaze down to your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, inhale and exhale. Draw the hands together in prayer. Straight away, shoot that prayer up. Sweep the hands wide, lower down. Halfway lift, inhale. And bow forward and down as you exhale. Reach your hands forward and up, deep breath in. Tai Chi to your heart as you breathe out. Let the hands sweep out. Inhale. And exhale back in. One more time. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Find prayer all the way up to the sky. Last time through. Inhale. Exhale. Hands wide and down. Halfway lift. Full breath in. Bow, breathe it out. Reach your hands forward and up. Inhale. Tai Chi ball to your heart center as you exhale. 2 breaths here. Draw prayer to your heart. Pause here, close your eyes down and just take note of how you're feeling in your physical body. Pay attention to the state of your mind, the quality of your breath. Let's come back to our bumblebee breath. So index and middle finger together. Press those 2 fingers into your ears just slightly, so you still want to be comfortable here. And we'll do 5 breaths. So drawing the breath in through your nose and humming it all the way out. Inhale. Eyes can stay open or closed. Deep breath in. And again, inhale. Hum that breath out. Last 2. And last 1. That last hum, just float your hands down to your thighs. Again, a moment to pause, take stock. Blink your eyes open. And try and keep that calm, settled feeling that I hope you have right now, that I have. We're about to do a little bit of core work, so sometimes that can increase adrenaline levels in the body, but we'll try not to do that today. All right, slide back in your chair. So you want to feel at least your upper back supported by your chair. You're sort of leaning back slightly. And then pick up your right knee. Without using your hands, try and draw your right knee into your chest. Pause here for a breath in and a breath out. At the end of that exhale, draw your right foot down, left knee up, breathe in, hold. Breathe out. Float it all the way down at the exhale. If this is feeling too easy for you, you can slide your hips a little further forward in your chair and then lean back. So just the very upper back is supported and less of your spine is supported, which means more of your core needs to work. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, hold. At the end of the breath, float your right foot down over to the left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. End of that breath out, float your left foot down. We've just got one more on each side. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hold. Try and keep your face relaxed, your breath nice and deep. Lower all the way down. Last time on the left leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hold. End of your breath out, float your left knee down. Sit up for a moment. Wash your knees from side to side. And then lean back in your chair once again. Either stay with the single leg and do one more single leg on both sides. If you'd like a little more of a challenge, we're going to do 2 leg lifts with both legs together. So scoop your hands underneath your chair, everyone. Draw your low belly to your spine. Feel your core engage. Breathe in. Lift one or both knees up towards your chest. Stay for your breath out. Face relaxed, breath deep. Float your feet down to the earth. One more time. Inhale and lift. Stay for the breath out. Draw your low belly in. Hold and release. All right, sit yourself up nice and tall, feet wide. Let's do some Sufi circles. Just stretch out our tummy and our low back there. Inhale, let your heart slide forward. Exhale, round back. Inhale forward and exhale back. One more time in this direction. Breath in and breath out. Let's take it back in the other direction. Inhaling. Time through. All the way back up to center. Well done, everyone. All right. Let's come into our first position of our next sequence, and we'll all do this one seated because I want us to use the back of the chair for support. So we're coming into a lunge. Make sure the base of your right thigh is supported by your chair and that your foot is directly beneath your knee. Now it's up to you, as always, how far you slide your left leg back. Okay, only going so far as it keeps a nice sense of opening and space in your low back. And then I'll just lean back so you can see. Draw your right forearm to the top of your chair. And as you breathe in, sweep the left hand, I should say, forward and back. Pause here. Inhale, really think about lifting your heart up. Exhale, release. One more breath in stillness with the back arch. Deep breath in and a breath out. And we're going to bring some movement in. So circling your left hand forward, down and around. You can hold on to the back of your chair as much as you need. Big sweeping circles with that left hand. And allow your torso to follow your hands. So you're circling around, loosening up through the front, the sides, the back of your spine. Keep the breath flowing, slow and steady. One more time, one more big circle. All right, float that left hand down to your right thigh, slide your left foot in. Sit both feet together, turn facing the right side of your space, and then two hands to the back of your chair. Rotate around. So gaze over your right shoulder. You're looking now to the back of your space. Fantastic. Turn back to face the right side of your space and taking both of your hands now to your low back. If you can, rest both of your hands at the base of your sacrum. If you can stretch a little deeper, maybe you hold on to opposite forearms. If you'd like to go a little further, you can do what we call reverse prayer. Find a prayer at your upper back. That one is a very big stretch though. So find an area or a stage which works for you. Either hands stacked at your sacrum, the triangular bone at the base of your spine, or holding on to opposite elbows, or encouraging your hands all the way up to the space between your shoulder blades for prayer. We'll just sit here, turn to the right side, heart bright, pause for an inhale and an exhale. Beautiful, everyone. All right, let's walk our feet all the way around in a little rainbow. We're coming over to the left side now. Make sure the base of your left thigh is supported. Slide your right foot back any amount. Find somewhere that, again, is sustainable, breathable. Rest your left forearm on the back of your chair. And then when you're ready, reach your right hand forward, up, and lean back as you breathe out. If you can, get your right hand or right upper arm alongside your right ear. Stay here for 2 more breaths. One more inhale. And an exhale. And then let's start those fluid circles. Your left forearm will lift from the back of the chair. Just use that hand in the back of your chair as a little bit of an anchor so that you can be really expressive with your circles. Circling in one way, back in the other. And reach up on your next breath in. As you breathe out, float your right forearm or right hand down to your left thigh. Slide your right foot in so it's alongside your left, and let's take a rotation to the other side now. So 2 hands hold on to the back of your chair, and you're turning now to look over your left shoulder. So turning to the back of your space, and letting your chin draw all the way around to your left shoulder. One more breath here. All the way back to center. And let's do that stretch one more time with the hands behind us. So again, find a variation that works for you. I'm going for opposite forearms this time. And then sit yourself up nice and tall. Draw your breath to the front of your heart and really encourage your upper arm bones back. Take 2 more breaths. Last breath in. And breath out. Float your hands all the way down. And walk yourself back around to the center of your space. Okay, we'll finish with one more standing pose or seated pose. The option's yours, but it's coming into full eagle. So if you are seated, let's go through the stages first. Stage 1, 2 feet together. Step 2, cross your right knee over your left. Step 3, I don't think I can even get here. Wrap your right ankle around your left ankle. It's a lot. I'm going to stop at stage 2 with my legs. And then with your arms, reach both hands up to shoulder height. Cross your arms, right arm under left. And we've got those 3 different options once again. Hands to your shoulders, backs of the palms drawing towards one another. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Or a full wraparound. This is our eagle pose. Once you've created it with arms and legs, find one place to focus your what we call drishti or gaze and breathe. If you're standing, our options are, again, 2 feet together. It's a little bit of a balance challenge. Or a little bend into the knees and your right toes popped down on the outside of your left foot, your legs squeezing together. Or you can go a little deeper and have that right foot sort of hanging out in space. If you're standing on one foot, this is a lot, so I would recommend keeping one hand on the back of your chair, which can be on either side of you, and then taking the other hand to the opposite shoulder. Okay, it's big. If you were standing with the toes propped down to the floor and you felt really steady here, you can cross both hands to opposite shoulders, cross around, backs of the palms towards one another, or wrap around fronts of the palms. Okay, so that is our eagle. I'll stay here where I am in standing. Wherever you are, you've got 3 more breaths. Slow and steady. Keep your face relaxed. Notice if your teeth are clenching. Separate your top teeth from your bottom teeth. Huge balance challenge, this one. Last breath in and breath out. Very big stretch for our torso. Wherever you are, unravel the arms first and then unravel the legs. If you're seated, heel toe your feet straight out into goddess. And take your hands to your inner knees, press them apart. Give the inner thighs a stretch, which you're just working really hard as you squeezed your legs together. And if you're standing, you can take the legs out in more of a V shape, keeping the legs straight, if that's a deep enough stretch for you. If you'd like to go further, you can try goddess, heels in, toes out, and squat down slightly. So take a few breaths here. Pressing your knees back for that stretch. And heel toe your feet all the way together. Wherever you are, standing or seated, and let's go for eagle on the other side. So take your variation. If you're standing and you're anything like me, my balance on one side of my body is a lot different to when I stand on the other leg. So just be mindful of that, adjust accordingly. Remembering always that the shapes that we create, we really want them to be sustainable and breathable, and something that adds value to your day-to-day, not something that causes any strain or trouble. Okay, I'm going to go with the seated variation. So it's our left leg on top wherever you are, standing or seated. 2 hands up to shoulder height, left arm underneath. And then take your variation, steady your gaze. And if you're needing a physical place to focus, you can draw your attention to the space between your shoulder blades. One more breath in and a breath out. Release your hands, uncross the legs or step your feet together if you're standing, and then let's all come to a seat. And after the strain of, the intensity of eagle, we'll go through a few lion's breaths just to release that. But first, pressing your knees gently back in goddess, stretching through your inner thighs. opening up through the chest. As you breathe in, reach both arms up to the sky. On the breath out, you'll cactus your arms and give me your best lion's breath. Inhale, reach up, look up. As you exhale, press your heart forward, cactus the arms, lion's breath. One more time, big breath in. Lion's breath out. Nice, everyone. Heel toe the feet together. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Plant the heel down. Draw your toes back towards your face. Sweep your right arm up to the sky. Do a deep breath in. As you breathe out, reach down towards your right toes. You don't have to find them here. Inhale and lift. Exhale, float down. One more time, big breath in. And a breath out. Hold here for a moment, let your torso relax. And slide your hand all the way up your right leg, slide your right foot alongside the left. Extend your left leg out long, anchor the heel down, pull your toes back towards your face. Deep breath in, reach your hand high, left hand high. As you breathe out, fold forward and down. And again, breath in. Breath out. Last time through, breathing in. Hold here, let your torso relax. And slowly slide your left hand up the front of your left leg. Sit yourself upright, cross your left ankle over your right ankle for an outer hip stretch. Or if you can draw it all the way up to your right knee. If you need something midway, either left ankle to your right shin or to a small step. Just here for one breath in and a breath out. Sit back up, float your left foot down, take that stretch on the other side. Right ankle over your left ankle, shin or knee. Press your right knee down, pause here, just one breath in and a breath out. Sit yourself back up, heel toe your feet a little wider than hip width distance apart, and then melt your torso down, slide your hands along the front line of your legs. Just let your head hang heavy between your legs. Take 2 more breaths here. Last breath in and breath out. And slowly start to peel yourself all the way up. Slide back into your chair, gather cushions, pillows, blankets, whatever you need for our final rest. Make sure you're nice and comfortable and warm as well. Relax back into your chair. Close your eyes down if that feels comfortable to you. If not, you can just gaze softly down towards your thighs. Let's seal out that physical component of our class with 3 cycles of breath, a deep breath in and a long breath out. 2 more, inhale and exhale. Last time through, breathe in and breathe out. And release any control of your breath. Allow a few moments of stillness and silence that are just for you. Notice if your mind wants to jump straight into all that you have going on for the rest of your day, or things that need to be done, or if it is reflecting and providing a review for you over the class that you've just done or the week that you may have just had. And see if that chatter can just again move to the outskirts of your mind and use the physical feeling of your body connecting down into your chair as a way to anchor yourself here. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to be doing right now, but just enjoying some quiet time for yourself, allowing your body to rest, and all of the stretching, movement, breathing that we did to integrate into your body now. Cast your attention, your awareness all the way down to your feet, whether they be in shoes or flat on the floor, and curl your toes in. Engage all the little muscles of your feet, squeeze them together, squeeze, 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 and then relax completely. Enjoy a breath here, a breath out. Move your awareness up to your ankles, flex your toes back towards your shins, hold, squeeze, 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 and release. Let your feet flop back down onto the floor. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Moving up now to your knees. Flex your knees, slide your feet beneath your chair for a moment. Hold, hold, hold. Feel your thighs engage and then completely relax. Let your legs slide back out in front of you and come to a complete feeling of rest. Moving your attention further up your body still. Squeeze all of the muscles of your thighs. Squeeze your glutes, your bottom. Hold, 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 and relax. Pause, breathe in, and breathe out. And just notice how it feels here to be completely relaxed in the muscles of your legs, your feet. And sometimes we don't even realize that we're still holding tension until we go from those two extremes, complete contraction to complete relaxation. Move your awareness up now to your hands. Make your hands into fists. Squeeze, 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 and release completely. And breath in. Breath out. Bend your elbows. Again, a little squeeze into the arms, bending your elbows up, holding, 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 maximum contraction, and then let your hands relax back down into your lap. At last, moving your awareness up to your shoulders, draw your shoulders up to your ears, feel all the muscles of your shoulders, upper back tense as you squeeze and hold, 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 and then relax. Let your hands float, or your shoulders float all the way down away from your ears. And breathe and pay attention to the feeling of your arms completely relaxed. Your legs completely relaxed, heavy as they rest against your chair. And at last, moving your awareness all the way up to your face. Clench your jaw, grit your teeth together, and squeeze your face up as much as you can. And relax. Enjoy 3 breaths here. Your face completely relaxed, arms relaxed, torso relaxed, legs heavy and relaxed. And hold on to this feeling that you are carrying with you now, one of ease and relief in your body, hopefully in your mind too. As you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, come back into your body, waking it up. Roll your head from side to side, circle your wrists, heel toe your feet. And when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open, sit up tall, come back to your space. And that is the end of another Relax and Reset. Thank you so much, everyone. You know the drill. Please give this class a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Tell all of your friends about PFP. Subscribe if you haven't already, and join our channel as well. As always, such a pleasure to share this class with you, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye.